Okay, welcome back in this video. In this video, I will show you how to solve oblique triangle using the law of cosine. So we'll consider this triangle ABC here, and that the law of cosine state the following mathematical relationships of the opposite side and an angle which is included by the two other side. Okay, so the first one of the cosine law state that the square of the side is equals to the sum of the square of the two other side minus constant of 2 times the two other side times the cosine A. So the pattern is here A squared, B squared, C squared times the cosine A. So A squared equals B squared plus C squared times cosine A squared. So this is the pattern. Okay, so likewise, if we're going to take the value of b, so we have b squared, then we have a squared plus e squared equals a squared plus c squared, dayon minus 2 ec, then times the cosine b. So we have this one. Again, b squared is equals to e squared plus c squared minus 2 ec cosine b. For your c, you have your c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared, then times your cosine c, this angle. So c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c. Okay, so in order for us to internalize the concept, we will solve triangle ABC here using the law of cosine. Okay, so we have your triangle ABC with the following given: b is equals to 13.22, your angle C is 63.39, your side E is 8. So of course, we are going to identify first the given. So angle C is 63.39, side E is 8 here, B is equals to 13.22. Then of course, we don't know yet side C. We don't know either angle, measure of angle E and measure of angle B. So these three we are going to solve so that we will be able to solve triangle ABC. So solving for C, we have this pattern: C squared plus E squared plus B squared minus 2 EB cosine C. So plug in the value. 8 is A is 8, then B is 13.22, then minus 2 times 8 times 13.22 cosine 63.39. So simplifying, so we have 8 squared is 64, 13.22 squared is 174.77, minus 16 times 13.22, that gives us 211.52, and then cosine, you key in cosine, then 6.39 equals, so you give that value 0.448. Okay, so combining this one, so you've got 238.77, and then multiplying this one, you have also 94.76. Okay, so that taking 94.76 from 238.77, that will give us 144. Since we need to take the square root of both sides because c is squared here, so taking the square root of both sides, c is equals to 12. Okay, so what we need more is to find the value of the measure of angle A. So we will take the same formula because we want to find A. So A squared is equals to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC times cosine A. Now take note that our A is 8, our B is 13.22, C is 12. Okay, so what we're going to do is to plug in these values. 8 squared, we have 13.22 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 constant. Then B is 13.22, then C is 12, then cosine A, the one that we're going to solve later. Okay, so we have to simplify. 8 squared is 64, 13.22 squared is 174.77, then 12 squared is 144. Minus 2 times 12 is 24. 24 times 13.22, it gives us 317.2. Then cosine A. So what we're going to do, this negative 317.2 transpose na to diri pa dong sa wala. Kanisang 64 transpose na to sa 2. Of course, you have to be careful of the sign once it will be transposed from other side to another, the sign will be changed, no? Okay, so let's do it. So transposing, so this is negative, mahimo siyang positive. So 317.2 cosine A. Then your 64 is positive, retain man ni siya. So copy, then transpose 64, that becomes negative. So working on this, so this becomes 254.77. In order to drop the coefficient of cosine A to 1, we divide both sides by the equation by 317.2. So divide by 317.2. So cancel. So we have this one. It gives us the value of 0.803. So we have here 0.803. So we have cosine A. Cosine A is equals to 0.803. So divided by cosine. So divided by cosine. So cancel cosine. So that your A, or measure of angle A, is equals to 0.803 arc cosine. So in your scientific calculator, you hit shift then cosine, then we have kn 0.803, then equals, you get this value for the measure of angle A. Okay, so now we get the measure of angle A. We have also the measure of angle C. Then it will be easy for us to find the measure of angle B. Now take note that the sum of the measure of the three angles inside the triangle is always 180. So we will be using that particular fact about the sum of the angles of the triangle. So we have this one, measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equals to 180 degrees. Now take note that your measure of angle A is equals to 36.58. No. Unya, ang imo sang measure of angle C is equals to 63.39 degrees. No. So what we're going to do, we'll just substitute this one it here. So for your measure of angle A, that is 36.58 degrees plus measure of angle B plus your C, that is 63.39 degrees, is equals to 180. So combining this one and that one, So that 36.58 plus 63.39, it gives us 99.97. So measure of angle B plus 99.97 is equals to 180 degrees. So we will transpose this one to the right now, so that di positive man na siya gikan sa wala, so mahimo na siyang negative. So that measure of angle B is equals to 180 degrees minus 99.97 degrees. So that your measure of angle B is equals to 180 minus 99.97. That will give us 80.03 degrees. So this is now the measure of your angle B. So at this point in time, our solution, we were able to solve the triangle ABC, which is an oblique triangle, using the law of cosine. So thank you and good day.